Every council member has questions to ask and you want to go through this, but at council members, I know that we have staff available to us at all times to ask a lot of the fundamental questions that I think may be asked here. So I think it's important for our time and the public's time just to ask questions that are needed. But if you're going to ask just questions that are very fundamental, I'm going to take issue with that. I don't know what you guys are doing. Thank you, Mayor.
I have comments actually to make and not just questions.
Well, Mayor,
all right, so let's go ahead and go.
No, excuse me, Mayor. I've just heard that twice. I mean, it feels like we're being somehow asked to educate on how we should be asking questions. We're here to be responsive to our community, and I think we should be giving that opportunity no matter how long it takes. And the reason I have to take issue with it, because last council meeting, I did take long because there was a lot of concerns and questions that I had. As you all remember, Councilmember Ricardo Pacheco and Mayor Pro Tem Monica Garcia walked out. And that's okay, but I have the right as a leader for this community to ask any question that I want. If it takes a long time, I think that's still my right. I need to be very satisfied with the questions that I ask and the answers that I get, that I'm fully confident that I can vote on items. Other than that, I'm not going to vote on items, but it just doesn't feel right to be told when and how we can ask questions. Thank you, Mayor.
Just want to clarify that both Vice Mayor Monica Garcia and Councilman Ricardo Pacheco did leave in accordance to parliamentary procedures, the Robert Rules of Order. So there was really no violation. We actually voted, and of course, the three of us remained, but they actually, we did go through the actual process.
And that is their right, absolutely their right. And they're welcome to leave anybody, but they can't sit here and tell us to cut our questions short. That's anybody's right to leave anytime they feel like leaving. But we as council members have that right to keep asking those questions, and anybody could leave at any time. I never question that. I'm just saying that we should be asking the questions that we have concerns.
No, and just for the record as well, just so that the audience know that when they both decided to leave and we voted, the items were not of immediate, it wasn't the actual business, there was nothing on the agenda. It was under the communications. So just so that individuals know what transpired on that day.
And Mayor, again, I think it's just, it's so important to be wise with everybody's time at this meeting. So I would just ask that of the colleagues, and also, according to Robert's Rules of Order, if there's an item on the agenda, I would ask that we take a motion and move it forward or deny it and move the meeting along. This is not about asking questions and not being able to ask questions. I understand that we do have a lot of questions, and we have 2 weeks between meetings to ask all the questions. We can request meetings with staff, hour, 2 hours. I know that they're willing to meet with us. And so at this meeting, I would just ask that, we're careful, and we just are careful with everybody's time. Thank you.
Mayor, I'd just like to say,
Yeah, Cruz.
we receive our packets on Thursday evening. We sometimes can look at the emails on Thursday afternoon. However, I am speaking personally for myself. I'm not able to look at this packet and what's on the agenda until probably on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, which is a few days before our meeting. I think that the questions that I bring up, and I'm speaking personally, are because they concern me in regards to our constituents. I need answers, whether it's from the dais or for me to go to someone's office. I go to I have a lot of meetings, but I still feel that from the dais, I need answers. And I think that time should be given to me, because residents and the constituents were the ones that voted for me. They didn't vote for me to be here just a couple of hours and for me to make up whatever time I want to be here. They voted so that I would be here representing them to look at these issues and these agendas. The majority of the people don't have a chance to look at the agenda, and we are making decisions on their behalf. So I feel it's my duty to look at this agenda and to really take a good look before I vote for something.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.